Clerk from the now closed Victory Inn Motel has a reservation that she'd rather not keep.
As we've been reporting, the place was recently raided by the FBI, and that clerk is due in court today.
Well, let's go live out to our Nick Monacelli. He's joining us with more on the investigation this morning and the charges that she'll be facing, Nick.
That's the reservation today. She'll be in front of a judge for some more arraignments on more charges and a detention hearing, which is basically to set bail, look at if you're going to get out or not. All of this stemming from all of the activity, alleged activity at the Victory Inn Motel, prostitution, human trafficking, drugs. And like you said, the clerk is facing the judge, but there are a whole cast of characters involved as well. The Victory Inn Motel stands vacant and locked up on the Detroit and Dearborn border on Michigan Avenue. But many miles away, today the clerk who used to run this will be back in court. Jeanette Gago will face a judge again for arraignment on more charges and for a detention hearing. She is one of 6 charged in this drug and prostitution bust. Michael Rando, Harold Nero, Derek Bell, Jeanette Gago, Shelby Avery, and Terry Pruitt are all facing federal charges. 200 federal agents and local police officers raided the motel in January, shutting it down. Court records show the feds had an investigation into what was going on here since last September. Allegedly, an entire network of people selling vast amounts of heroin and cocaine and engaging in human trafficking. The feds say 14 women were enslaved there to work as prostitutes. Essentially, crime had overtaken the entire motel with the help of motel staff. Despite a fence surrounding the building, there was a fire last week caused by scrappers and squatters. Authorities came back, reinforcing the fence and forced every door to stay open. And we have been talking to those who live and work in this area. They say that this motel has long been known for illegal activity, and they were just waiting for it to be busted and raided like happened in January. Now, the investigators, or the ones that I've talked to, have said that they will be keeping an eye on this. They want to make sure they can keep everybody out of here because they know a fence doesn't necessarily do the job as well as they'd like it to. We're live here in Detroit. Nick Monacelli, Local 4 News today.
No, and we saw that the last time that we were talking about the Victory Inn Motel as people were coming out, even though it was still fenced off. Nick, any idea how long this motel has to stay shut down for?
You know, that's a really good question, and there's really no good answer to that because there's a lot of things involved here, especially because the local agencies actually went to court and got a court order to shut this down through the city. So there's a lot of moving parts. Who takes ownership of it, if they have to keep it standing, or if they have to tear it down and build again. A lot of things have to be determined before we'll know.
All righty, we'll definitely be following this one. Nick, thank you.